Welcome to Screen Watchable. My name is Llewellyn, also known as LJ. Today we'll be doing the World Cup vlog, which will be continuous throughout the World Cup. But today we'll be presenting to you about potential winners, also speaking to you about dark horses, the Golden Glove, and also the Golden Ball as well. Now, what we've been looking at as potential winners, Brazil, even though home nations don't particularly do well when they're hosting the World Cup, we looked at the Confederations Cup as a reference to what will be taking place at the World Cup. Now, when Brazil faced Spain in the final, they beat them 3-0 and it was a convincing victory. That was literally due to the fact the fans were on it. Brazil played lovely football as well, and Neymar finally stepped up to the plate. Now, Argentina are seen through us as the next potential winners. The reason being they're South American. They have abundance of talent, flair, and they've also started to get the best out of Messi when it comes to international football. Now, the next ones we were speaking about is European teams. You're looking at Germany and Spain. When it comes to Germany, no matter what it is, they turn up when it comes to competition. So scrap whatever you've heard about their form previous to the tournament. When it comes to it, they'll kick on. Along with Spain, do not be fooled by everyone's misunderstanding that Spain, the tick-a-tack of football, is out of date. It will do what it needs to do, and Spain will be there come the end of the tournament. Now, potential winners, we have Holland and Italy. Holland have reached the final at the last World Cup. Even though they did lose, it was a tight final. The thing with Holland is always a mystery. They are blessed with the talent attacking wise, but they're always unable to finish at the finishing line. Now, Italy are literally the same every year. Every single tournament is, can Italy do this? Can Italy do that? When it comes to the big tournaments, Italy will turn up and they put themselves in places that enables them to get to the quarterfinals and to the semis and then to the final.
Now we're talking about dark horses. With our dark horses, #1 pick, definitely put Belgium. Belgium, managed by Mark Wilmot, they got one of the best squads coming out there now. He was a player that managed the last Belgian team to a World Cup. He was excellent in terms of no fear, drive at players, do what needs to be done. He's brought that same mentality to the squad now. You're looking at Belgium having the group of Algeria, Russia and South Korea. I'm telling you, if you want a good team, great dark horse to have. Company, Hazard, everyone's there available. Fellaini, keep them in mind. The team that no one's probably even talking about, Bosnia. Bosnia, they've got one of the best strikers around at the moment, underrated, Dzeko. They also score probably quite a few goals within the qualifiers, more than a lot of teams. They've also got Pranjic, they've got Begovic, the goalkeeper from Stoke. Brilliant team to potentially put in the outside of dark horse. Then we're looking at England. England, definitely keep them in mind. If England play with freedom, creativity, just no pressure, they'll do well. But as we know, when it comes to England, when it comes to the big stage, they get cold feet. Hopefully we don't get that England this year. Now we're looking at France. France, since last tournament, they're going to do better this year. There's cohesion. There's no sort of falling out within players, no managers fighting players and things like that. They've got young blood in there. They've got old heads in there. They've got players that are just looking to take the tournament by storm. I'm telling you, Didier Deschamps has done an excellent job. Keep them in your mind for dark horse. Last but not least, we're looking at Portugal. Portugal probably got one of the best teams and not individuals. One of the best teams going, especially when they got Ronaldo there to finish things off. Keep them in your mind, because with Portugal, majority of the times they get to the knockout stage. So now we're going to be speaking about the Golden Boot. For me, Thomas Muller, he won it at the last tournament. Excellent choice. Brilliant off the ball running. Someone picks him up, no doubt he'll finish. Good way to keep him, especially if you're into Dream Team, Sun Goal Team, good player to have. Then we're looking at Messi. Got off the phone to him. Messi's going to do the thing this year. I'm telling you, Argentina, he's going to either be the most assists or most goals, along with Higuain as well. Then you're looking at Fred. Fred, though, getting on in age, still Brazil's focal point in terms of striker. He literally does what he has to do. He was joint top scorer at the Confederations Cup along with Fernando Torres. But I'm telling you, this year, especially being in his hometown, Brazil got to do what needs to be done. Next, you're looking at Robin van Persie. If he can stay fit enough, considering he's had injuries for 6 years and still be playing, he can carry that Holland team a far distance. Good choice to have in your dream team as well. Next, you're looking at Lukaku. Lukaku for Belgium, he's got to do what needs to be done. Even at Everton this year, he literally tore up the Premiership. Keep him in mind. Then we're looking at Dzeko. Dzeko had a brilliant second half of the season for Manchester City, and he's going to bring that to the World Cup, especially with Pranjic laying on those balls for him. Then we've got Podolski for Germany. You're looking at Klose. Klose is 2 goals behind all-time record Ronaldo. Keep him in mind, definitely. Even though he doesn't start as many games, he's definitely come on as a sub and potentially start off once he gets fit. He literally can do the thing. Next in line, you're looking at Giroud. Olivier Giroud has been on fire for Arsenal. He kind of burnt out towards the end, but for his national team, he will do what is required. So keep him in your mind. So now we're going to be speaking about the Golden Glove. Now with the Golden Glove, it's deemed as the best goalkeeper at the tournament. So we're not looking about clean sheets, we're not looking about any of that. We're looking at about a goalkeeper that can perform on the stage, goalkeeper that can do theatrics, a goalkeeper that can command this area. We're looking at Courtois from Belgium, Lloris from France, Hart from England, Begovic from Bosnia, even Neuer from Germany. Definitely the players to keep in mind. But the top 2 that will probably take this award or fight for it, you're looking at Hart and Lloris. The reason being, they don't really have the tournament's strongest defence, and for that reason they're going to be expected to pull off the magnificent saves, the shot stopping ability, just doing things that most goalkeepers don't do. So keep them in mind for your top 2 for the Golden Glove.
Now, in terms of top scorers, top team scorers, we're looking at Argentina. Definitely, they have enormous talent and they're starting to get the best out of Messi again. But it's not just Messi, it's the whole attacking talent that they have. Germany always turn up to big tournaments no matter what. And if you look in both Germany's group and Argentina, they don't have really strong opposition. Germany, yeah, they got Portugal, they got America, and they've got Ghana. But to be honest, it's not going to be enough to stop them. Now Brazil, with the fans they have behind them, their 12th man, they're going to be packing in goals, especially with Neymar and Daniel Alves on the other wing, bombing down as a right wing back. You're going to be laughing at the amount of goals they're going to be scoring this year. Last but not least, we've got Belgium and then Spain. Belgium, strictly because the amount of attacking talent they have, it's inevitable that they're going to score a lot of goals. And the group they've got as well, come on, like, it's inevitable. Belgium, they've got Algeria, Russia and South Korea. Let's be honest. We know what's going to happen there. Spain, even though they might not score a lot of goals, the fact that they'll score first in a lot of games and then keep ball, no one's going to be able to get the ball off them to score. So keep Spain in your mind as one of the top scorers in the championship as well.
Now we're going to be looking at the young player of the tournament. Raphael Varane, centre back for France, plays for Real Madrid. Blessed with pace, positioning, tackling, headering, everything. You name it, what you want in a good young centre back. He's now spearheading what is to be the new generation of France. Definitely one to keep a lookout for. Sterling, even though people might not know too much about him, second half of the season for Liverpool, he tore it up. He's taken that form into the World Cup. Pace, direct running, no fear. He's going to do what he has to do. Look for him to be a good impact sub. Probably eventually start and take Welbeck's place. Then you're looking at De Bruyne from Belgium. Good player. Pace, precise with his passing, good direct running, and he's got good finishing as well. Expect him to do big things with Belgium this year, especially with Hazard around him, and you got Mertens as well and Lukaku. Keep an eye out for him as well. But the main man to watch, you're looking at Pogba. Since he's left Man United, he's gone on to big, great things. winning 2 Scudettos with Juventus. He's now the main man in the centre of the park, alongside Matuidi in France's centre midfield pairing. He's dubbed the next Patrick Vieira, and if you're into your football manager, take note of the players I've said. But I've also got a few more players coming soon, so keep a lookout. So now, last but not least, we're going to talk about the Golden Ball. It represents the tournament's best player. So even though we don't know who it's going to be, we can try and guess anyway. So it's in South America. We're expecting Samba football to come out in amazing fashion. You're looking at Neymar. You're looking at Messi. 2 South American geniuses. One from Brazil, one from Argentina. Who's it going to be? Next, Arjen Robben. One of the best players there are in the world right now. You know what he's going to do with his 1 foot, but you can't stop him. Keep a lookout for him. Definitely going to be one that's going to want to take this trophy home. Next, Wayne Rooney. Even though people will probably laugh at that, Wayne Rooney was one of the main reasons why Man United started churning away and improving during the season. Injury kind of messed him up a bit, but this is going to be his first World Cup that he's gone to injury free. He's got young legs running around him, and he's going to get space. With Daniel Sturridge in front of him, Welbeck on the other side, a lot of space for him to do what needs be. Keep an eye out for him. Last but not least, Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure tore up the Premiership this year for Manchester City. He literally won in the title single-handedly. He's blessed with pace, shooting, finishing, everything you want from a central midfielder. Dominates, physical presence, especially with a group. You've got Colombia, you've got Greece, and you've got Japan. Ivory Coast, you should expect them with Belgium to qualify first from all the teams that are out there. I'm telling you now, Yaya Toure is taking this trophy home if given the chance. Join us soon for Brazil against Croatia, with all the previews and all the match tactics coming up soon.